Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be learning about ecology, leaving cert biology. Before I start the video, make sure you check our channel for more videos like these. And yeah, let's begin. And don't forget to comment down below for any questions. And yeah, let's begin. So ecology is the study of interactions between organisms and their environment. This definition is really important for leaving cert biology, because it is the main topic of learning what ecology basically is, and this is the definition of ecology. And yeah, so ecosystem, this is again a really important definition for leaving cert biology and learning the ecology topic. So the definition of ecosystem is a community of organisms interacting with one another and with their environment. Example is diversity are forests, deserts, oceans, and grasslands. So like a community, like a jungle. Example could be a jungle where like all the animals all live together, interacting with each other. And the diversity is like forests, deserts, like where their home basically is. Biosphere. Again, this is another really important definition to learn off. A biosphere is the part of the earth where life exists, including land, water, and air. Habitat is the natural environment in which an organism lives. Example: forest floor, coral reef, freshwater ponds. Environmental factors: abiotic, non-living, light temperature, water; biotic, living plants, animal, fungi; climatic, weather-related, rainfall, humidity; edaphic, soil-related, pH, minerals. These four environmental factors are also really important. Learning what a biotic factor is: non-living, light temperature, and water; biotic, living plants, animals, and fungi; climatic, weather-related, rainfall, humidity; edaphic, soil-related, pH, minerals. Energy flow. Energy flow is the sun is the primary source of energy flow. So sun is basically how, like, example of which energy is a plants made form of food, and energy comes from the sun. So the sun is the primary energy source, like, to the whole world. Energy flows through ecosystems via feeding relationships, includes food chains, food webs, and pyramids and of numbers. So example of a food web. Food web is really important for leaving cert biology, and a question could come up like, give me an example of a food web. We could say, my example would be about a fox and a rabbit. So basically, when there's a higher population of foxes in a field, and if in a field, let's just say there is a fox and rabbits living together. So if there's a higher population of foxes, then there's going to be a decline in population of rabbits, because the foxes have food. There's a high population of foxes, and they need a source of food. So sooner or later, the rabbits are their population's gonna decline, and the foxes are gonna be starving, and their population is gonna decline. And then the rabbits have there's less foxes, so they have higher chance of living. So there's a greater chance of population of growth in rabbits. So rabbits have more food, so there's a greater population. So the cycle repeats again and again. So then when the rabbits have more food, then when there's a greater population of rabbits, then the foxes has more food, and the population just repeats like that. the cycle repeats like that. Yeah, example, feeding relationships, grazing food chains, grass, rabbit, and fox. Food web, interconnected food chain, pyramid of numbers, graphical representation of organism numbers at each trophic level. Niche. This is a really important definition of learning what a niche is. The definition of a niche is the functional role an organism plays in its ecosystem. Example, bees pollinate flowers, foxes control rodent pollutions. Nutrient recycling. Definition of nutrient recycling is the reuse of nutrients through biological processes. Examples, carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle. The carbon cycle. The carbon cycle is the key process: photosynthesis, respiration, decomposition, and combustion. Before I go on to what photosynthesis is and respiration, these two topics are in my channel with full detail about what photosynthesis is and how it occurs, and about respiration as well. So carbon is a cycle between the earth, between the atmosphere, organisms, and the earth. The nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen cycle is a key process: nitrogen fixation, nitrification, assimilation, ammonification, and denitrification. Human impact on ecosystems: pollution, deforestation, urbanization, and overfishing results in loss of biodiversity and habitat degradation. So we could stop these four human impacts from occurring. So we could just stop finding better ways to stop not polluting the environment. We could basically walk to school instead of taking a mode of transport, a vehicle of pollution, which causes pollution, and deforestation of cutting down of trees. That is not really good for the environment, as we need oxygen to breathe. And urbanization is as well a bad impact for the ecosystem, and overfishing is also not good, because as I told you about the food web, it's gonna occur in the marine life. So fishes or organisms living down there would not have food to live. Pollution. Definition. The pollution is the addition of harmful substances to the environment, affects air, water, soil contamination, control, legislation, technology, waste management. Example of human activity: agriculture, crop rotation, maintains soil fertility, reduces pests. Forestry or fisheries. Optional. Practice sustainable forestry benefits, maintains biodiversity, prevents deforestation. Now, this is really important, learning about how forestry and fisheries. This is optional. Microorganisms in waste management. The roles is decomposes organic waste, treat sewage, clean oil spills, and bio remediation. Conservation is the definition of the wise management of natural resources. Goal to preserve biodiversity for future generations. So this is how we could help our resources, how we could help our natural resources like oil, coal, to help to give for our future generations so they don't run out. So these six ecological terms recap are really important to learn off: ecology, ecosystem, biosphere, habitat, niche, and conservation. And thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the presentation. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you check our channel for more videos like these. And don't forget to check our channel for more videos like this, and don't forget to comment down below for any questions like these, and I'll see you guys next time.